Hey, this is Dr. Blood, and we got a request for what exercises are good for strengthening the lower back. So I'll give you some common ones that are easy to do at home. The first one we're going to give you, we just call it, it's the lumbar bridge exercise. And this is as simple as this. You're just going to lay flat on the floor. You're going to have your knees bent. Your knees are going to be about shoulder width apart. And all you're going to do is you're going to lift your bottom up and off the floor. And the focus is on squeezing more through the hips and not as much through the hamstrings. So you want to squeeze through the hips and the glutes, and then you're going to lower that back down. So you're going to go up, you're going to squeeze it for a second, and then you're going to go back down to the floor. And you repeat that 10 to 15 times, and you can build on it up to 20 to 30 times as long as it seems comfortable. So this is a lumbar bridging exercise that helps kind of get into the pelvic muscles that are big stabilizers of the lower back. So that's one good stretch. So the next stretch, I'm going to have you flip around to your stomach here for me. And the next kind of simple stretch to do is we call these the Superman stretches. And so what you're going to do again is you're going to lay on the floor, and you're going to extend your arms out over your head, and you're going to keep your legs straight. So with this one, what you want to do is you're going to take, in this case, her right arm, and we're going to take our left leg and we're going to extend them both up, and then we're going to relax them down, and then we're going to go the left arm and the right leg, extend them up and go back down, and then we alternate that, and we go back to the right and then we go back to the left. And that is a stability exercise for the lumbar paraspinal musculature. It's also good for the glutes. If it's too advanced, if you can't do that, you can relax your upper body, and you can start just trying to do a light extension through the hip, trying to squeeze into the glute muscle, and you can rotate that. Similarly, you can leave the lower body alone. You can straighten your arms out, and you can just try to pick up your arm and rotate the arms on each side. But these are the Superman exercises that are good for lower back. If you're able to do alternating right arm, left leg, and then left arm, right leg, if you're able to do that comfortably, great. If you need to kind of ease into it, that's when we can pick one leg at a time and then one arm at a time, and then we can do the opposite arm and leg at each time. So those are the Superman exercises. A progression of that is you get into the quadruped position. So we're going to have you get up on the quadruped position. So very similarly with the quadruped position, it's kind of like the Superman, where the goal is to straighten your left leg straight back, and while you're doing that, you take the right arm straight out, and then you bring them back in. You take your left arm out and your right leg back, and bring them in. Now, if in order to do this one, you feel yourself really having to shift to get under yourself, then that stick to the regular Supermans. But until we can keep, for the most part, our core where it's at, and not have to shift over the knee that's down on the ground when we do this, then that's good. Similarly, if you want to try a progression with this, rather than doing alternating arms, just alternate legs. So you take the left leg out, try to squeeze through the hip, and make sure you don't open the hip up either. So if you find yourself when you kick back doing one of these, we're recruiting different muscles than we're designing this maneuver to do. So alternating extension, and then you can build in adding the arms with it. So go and relax there. You can relax. So those are some good basic lower back strengthening exercises. Again, there's a multitude of ways of doing these, but lumbar bridging exercises, Superman exercises, quadruped alternating arms and legs are good stabilizing exercises for the back.